While same-sex relationships have existed since before recorded history, Western attitudes hardened during the last 1,000 years with the rise of global religions,
Sodomites being spit-roasted over the infernal flames,
resulting in the criminalization and demonization of sexual acts between people of the same sex in Europe and America, spread around the world by Christian missionaries. The French Revolution saw France become the first nation to decriminalize homosexuality in 1791 as part of wide-reaching constitutional change. In 1880s Britain, Victorian laws punished any act of gross indecency with another male and brought about Oscar Wilde's downfall. The Order of Chironia, formed in 1897 as part of the free love movement, were early gay rights campaigners opposed to Victorian sexual morality.
May I crack in?
Why, certainly.
The Roaring Twenties saw greater visibility and acceptance for homosexuals across major European cities. Berlin and the Weimar Republic in Germany provided a safe haven to gay rights advocates and a blossoming queer cultural scene.
Berlin was unquestionably the most open gay city in the world.
Dr. Magnus Hirschfeld, a strident LGBT advocate, controversially performed the first gender reassignment surgery in Germany in the 1930s, as seen in the movie The Danish Girl.
The surgery has never been attempted before.
With the rise of Nazism, paragraph 175 was invoked, an historic law used to persecute inverts while the Pink Triangle labelled them.
I was really treated like second category of prison.
Following World War II, demob servicemen and women found returning to civilian life difficult and sought out the intense relationships and support they'd shared with others of the same sex during wartime. Society underwent a fundamental shift with the formation of homophile groups and the first tentative gay rights protests that led to the Stonewall Uprising on June 28, 1969. In 1970, the gay liberation movement organised the first pride marches in Manhattan and across the US, spreading around the world in the coming decades. A federation of countries united to form ILGA in 1978, campaigning globally for LGBT rights, highlighting areas of advancement and countries where persecution remains.
We are seeing a well-coordinated LGBTI movement.
Early campaigns focused on identity issues, including workplace discrimination and decriminalisation, shifting focus to HIV and AIDS in the 80s and 90s. Then in 2001, the Netherlands became the first country to pass marriage equality legislation, sparking a global trend which continues, embracing related adoption, parenting, inheritance, and other statutory rights. Today's fight is defined by geography, politics, and religion. Decriminalisation in Asia, Africa, and the Middle East, and the rights of transgender, intersex, and gender non-conforming people in the West. 50 years on from a bold and courageous act that fired up a global movement, we have come a long way. Building on this, we must pay it forward, keeping the fight for equality alive and showing love wins every time.